Camping on the beach in Fiji. I did my home. I took my books with me on a several-month trip to see Grandma and Grandpa in Australia, and on our way we stopped in Fiji for about 2 weeks. This was before my freshman year, or part of my freshman year, I should say. And there was a wet log over the pool of. It was a resort, but we were camping out there, and so I tried to walk across this log and got pretty bruised trying to do that, but yeah. And hot sand. It was like had pieces of coral. It was coral sand, which is broken glass essentially. And it was hot, white sand. So I had to put my sand slippers on first, and then get to the water. And when you're walking in with slippers, walking backwards, and skip scuba diving. I mean, especially if, beginning travelers. Scuba diving is a hassle. I only did it a few times, mostly in my uncle's pool, but skin diving is much less involved. Get to see what you want and not have to mess with all the gear. And so I'm cruising along over a reef, and there's this native Fijian ahead of me swimming, and he's got this pole, I don't know, 10, 15 feet long, something like that. And he sticks it down in the weeds, which were only about 10 feet above him, above the bottom. And this huge clam just closes on it. I mean, of course, fishing stories, they get bigger and bigger and bigger, but each time they're told that this thing was big. I mean, this thing wasn't something you'd put on your plate. Certainly something you wouldn't want to get a foot caught in, or a hand, or anything to keep you from getting to the surface. And when it was open, it blended right in with the seaweed. So, and another dive, I saw an arch that was it was deeper than the pool, than the Haynes pool, and I wanted to swim under it, and learned a few things. It was a small arch, but it was fairly deep and in salt water. And I could swim a length. Well, I eventually worked up to a length and a half in the Haynes pool. Probably not by that time, but it was working on it. When your lungs are filled with air and you're in salt water, floating to the top of the arch, my back scraping on it, was something that, new experience. But I wanted to do it at least once, so that I did. We stayed in Nandi, Vitu Lahu, Suva,